Hello everyone. Today we will talk about radioactive elements, also known as the elements of destruction. This is a collab video. So, are you excited for it? Of course you are because you're watching it. So, let's begin. Begin.
What are radioactive materials? To understand what a radioactive element is, we first need to understand what radiation is. Radiation is a form of waves or rays emitted by certain elements because of unstable atoms. Radioactive elements are materials whose atoms have an unstable nucleus. They achieve stability through changes in their nucleus, like emitting alpha particles, or through the process of nuclear fission. Radioactive elements are found all around the world.
Uranium. Uranium is a radioactive element which has been used very frequently in the history of humanity, mainly after the World War I and II. Its atomic number is 92. It is a silvery gray metal in the actine series of the periodic table. Whenever uranium radioactively decays, it leaves behind an alpha particle which can be also used in many different ways. Uranium has many isotopes or types. Few of the most common ones are uranium 225 and 228. These metals are used in nuclear power plants and nuclear bombs as they split easily than other isotopes of uranium. This process is known as nuclear fission. The isotopes of 230 are used in the medical field as a treatment to cancer.
Another radioactive element is radium. Radium is the only radioactive alkaline earth metal and amongst the most reactive in its group. Radium, in the form of radium chloride, was discovered by Marie and Pierre Curie in 1898 from ore mined at Jakimov, a small town in current-day Czechia. It is the heaviest alkaline earth metal and is silvery white in color. A form of radium is often used to treat bone cancer, as radium has the ability to kill cancerous bone cells, as bone cells have calcium, which is also an alkaline earth metal. The Democratic Republic of the Congo and Canada are richest in radium. Its chemical symbol is Ra.
Plutonium. Plutonium is a radioactive element which has the atomic number of 94. It is an actine metal which is silvery gray. It tarnishes when exposed to air, and when it oxidizes it forms a dull colored layer of coating. Plutonium normally has 6 allotropes and 4 oxidation states. Plutonium is another element which is one of the main ingredients in nuclear bombs and reactors or plants. An isotope of plutonium named plutonium 238 is useful in space as it is radioactive decaying process. It produces a significant amount of heat, which is used as a heat source of some of the sensitive components of the satellite, as well as the power source of the satellite. Plutonium 238 was used to power Voyager 1 as well as Voyager 2. Plutonium 239 and plutonium 240 is used in nuclear bombs.
Another radioactive material is polonium. Polonium has an atomic number of 84. It is often called the most radioactive metal in the world. It is a post-transition metal, which is something in between a metal and a non-metal. It has some properties of a non-metal, but is still more of a metal. All its isotopes are unstable, and the most radioactive one is plutonium 210, which is more radioactive than even radium. Since it is so radioactive, it is mainly used only for research purposes and as a static eliminator, which means it doesn't let static electricity build up, which is useful in computers.
Glossary. Alpha particle, a particle which is a composite of two protons and two neutrons tightly held together. They are formed in a nuclear fission process. Nuclear fission, a process of splitting one atomic nucleus into smaller fragments. Radioactive decay, a process where a less stable particle tries to become more stable particle. Alkaline earth metal, a group of elements in the periodic table. They are known as alkaline earth metals as when they react from water, they form alkaline solutions and hydroxides. Isotopes, a different form of an element which has changes at atomic level. Allotropes, a different form of element but at a molecular level.
Nuclear, a form of energy released from the nucleus, the core of an atom, made up of protons and neutrons. Nuclear power plant, a power plant where the process of nuclear fission is used to generate electricity. Fun fact, US has the most amount of nuclear power plants, which make up 20% of the country's electricity. There are 96, but France has 58 nuclear power plants, yet they make up 75% of the country's electricity. Nuclear bombs, an explosive device which gets its destructive capability from nuclear reactors or fission. Post-transition metal, a group of the periodic table which contains metals which are chemically weak compared to other metals and are also more brittle and softer. Some examples are aluminium and polonium. Static electricity, an imbalance of electric charge within or on a surface of a material or between few materials. Static eliminator is a device that is used to restore electrical balance by preventing, removing, or reducing the amount of static electricity on the surface.
Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and share this video. You can visit our sites and you can send your questions through this email ID given here. There's a competition going on in our classroom. You can join our classroom through this code given here. Thank you for watching this video.